Marlena again. I hope y'all are staying warm. I know from where I'm standing, it's about 20 degrees outside, which to some may not feel all that bad. But to me, I'm not used to it. It wouldn't be as cold, I think, if it hadn't just dropped off so hard. Because we were hitting 60-degree days. Just like maybe a week, 10 days ago. A week ago. A week ago. Okay. So, now there's ice. There's ice. Not everywhere. But there's some ice. Got some ice behind me. I'm a little, see, not that much, just a little bit. It is cold. And now, let me tell you a little story. When, about 7 years ago, I think, my daughter's almost 9, so about 7.5 years ago, 7 years ago, we found this house out in the country. And we thought, well, yeah, let's move out there in case anything happens. We'll be set up for a farm. Farm animals, land to garden in, space for produce our own food. Which, that was a good option for us if we ever had to do that. And I really wish that I would have went full force into production of animals and such when we got here. I tried to garden a couple times, and really it wasn't nothing fancy. Just some tomatoes and some okra. And we had chickens a couple times, but the little sad chicken run kind of fell in right now. We gotta build a new chicken run. So rock on, 6.5 years later, 6 years later, the pandemic hit. And I thought, okay, great, let's do this. We got pigs, we got chickens, started clearing some land so we could farm it. This first season I had a real garden. I had my spring garden. I had kale and spinach, beets, turnips, carrots. What else did I do? Collards. Yeah, okay, so that's what I had in my spring garden last year. And, the spinach and kale did okay. The carrots did great. I got 24 pints of them, so that was fantastic. Then the summer garden came. All the while, y'all, we're getting pigs. We're getting a couple pigs. So we're taking care of them, learning the ins and outs of them. We had several die on us at first. Because we were getting them little bitty feeder pigs. And they was about, I don't know, not very many weeks old when they came from the pig houses. And so we had 3 or 4 of them die. So Sally is the one that didn't die. And she's been pretty hardy. I think the reason why she didn't die was because she's so daggum mean. She mean. She never bit nobody. But she's got that alpha pig thing going on. And you try to get in that pen with her. And she'll push you around and stuff like you ain't gonna do that to me. She's pretty dominant. So I'm out here fattening her up. So she can go to freezer camp this weekend. And it did turn off so cold. I hope everything goes okay. It's our first time butchering by ourselves. First time butchering ever, besides chickens. So let me get these pigs fed. Walking down that hill's pretty rough on old girl. Hang on. There they are. Hey girl, what you doing? What you doing? Huh? Mama, back up. makes noise. Recently, when we've been feeding, we'll go walk the perimeter. We got this electrical system, electric wire around the property. I'd say they're probably in probably an acre spot. So they've been pretty happy pigs. Here they are. We got these white posts right here and electric wire. And that's all we got them on. We don't have them in a pen. So one day we came out here and it's been snowing, right? If you've never had electric fence for your animals, we come out here snowing. The electric wire, it's covered with snow, right? Yeah. So me and my husband get out here knocking the snow off, digging the snow from around an acre worth of wire so these pigs don't get out. Well, they was never none the wiser, so I guess that's good. But that was pretty interesting. So if you do get wire for your pigs, run them on hot wire, make sure you check it when it snows because you may have an out pig. We never did, but I can sure see how it could happen. Oh man, I love it out here. It is a lot of work though. That's a lot of work. Just a couple of things we have. We only have like 2 pigs and like 8 chickens, but in a garden. But it seems like it's just a lot of work. Something when it, pardon me. My mother-in-law asked me, do I think having a garden reduces my food cost? And I think that the answer somewhat is yes. Look, here she comes. She ain't leave me alone. See, she does this every time. Watch how she acts. They really great. Pretty ornery. No. So, usually when we feed her, she stays up there at the feed. Not lately. So we've had to watch her. She's been kind of nippy. She ain't bit anyone yet, but she's been pretty nippy. So I just stay on this side of the fence. I don't want to get got by a pig. I think that might hurt pretty bad. Like she did, look at she. Here comes Duchek. So does she look? What is Sally talking about? Okay, where's that? Hard work. Grocery store. Okay, so yeah, I haven't saved any money really on groceries. I have some, but what really happened was I think that I'm able to afford us better food. I really wouldn't normally buy kale or spinach or cauliflower much, or broccoli, you know, or turnips or beets unless I grew them. So now, growing this stuff out here on the farm, I guess you could say I have saved money, but the most important thing that I've done is I've been able to feed my family more nutritious food. I've been able to can vegetables like my mama used to, and it's been pretty fun. So, that part of it's neat. Like watermelons, I don't usually buy watermelons, but since I grow them, we eat them, and they're pretty good. Cantaloupes, I grow them, we eat them. I never bought that stuff. I buy convenience meals. I still do. I still have a hard time picking up those pizzas, you know, picking up those chicken fried steaks, picking up those Totino's pizza rolls because they're easy. So I still do that. It's a long walk. But I'd say I'm getting better about the groceries and the choices that I make for the family. So that's what gardening's done for us, for me. And it kind of gives me a way to relax. Because when I work so hard, I just don't have time to do much else. So I just work my butt off out there, come in, and rest. Cook dinner, and that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Is it a lot of work? Yes. Is it tiring? Yes. Is it worth it? Yes.